Hame, hame, ha! Now we're going to talk about investing. Welcome back to my channel where I invest $200 every single day into the stock market and keep track of equivalent Pokémon TCG value so that we can keep track of which one investment is best in the long term. Now, before I get started with this video of showing you guys where I'm at with different portfolios of the stock market and Pokemon TCG products, I want to take a step back and go over why I'm doing this and why someone might consider doing this. Now, remember, if you want to follow along with me in my journey, subscribe and press the like button. You'll be notified when I release a new video, which I release a new video Monday through Friday. So for me, I don't want to work forever, especially now when I'm older. I've recently started this new job where I replaced someone that was like around 60 or so. They were retiring, and it just gets me thinking, like, I don't want to be that way. I don't want to work until I'm 60. So what do? I'm making a little bit of money. I could save it, but as we've been seeing, inflation just eats at that. The prices increases and suddenly the money that you have is worth less. So I don't want to just save it. I want to invest it. And in my viewpoint, my experiences, things that I've seen throughout my life, I'm a strong believer that math is the root of all these money problems. And let me explain a little bit. There's a couple different things that I was thinking about investing in and also in gambling. I was thinking about sports betting, not gambling, but betting, arbitrage betting, where you take odds from different odd makers and you try to never lose. So take a look at that if you're more interested in that. But I'm not in a state where I can do that. Gambling is not allowed. In my state, I have to go to the casino to be able to gamble, so I can't do the apps and stuff like that. But another way that math could be used in our advantage to make more money is through the stock market. At least in my opinion, I was introduced to the stock market with the meme stocks. I was heavy on AMC. I invested like $20,000, which was all the money that I could possibly gather in a year. This was like 5 or 6 years ago, and it went from 20,000 to 150,000, and things got crazy. Now, I was new to investing. I didn't sell when I needed to. I did end up losing some of that unrealized gains, but that pretty much introduced me to investing, and I got burned from it. So then I stopped investing in the stock market, and then I switched over to investing in collectibles like Pokemon products, Pokemon cards, sealed Pokemon products, and I did really well with that. But now that I'm starting this new job, like I mentioned, and making more money, I switched up my investments because I'm going to be investing more than $100,000 throughout the years. And when I'm doing something like that, I want to invest something that I have 100% conviction on. And there's a couple of things with Pokemon products, like selling side of things and the unknown factors that make me worry about it. So I decided to go for the stock market. And the reason for this is because of two different things, really: compounding interest and long-term growth. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about with compounding interest, I'm going to put up a chart of what it looks like if you invest in the long term, and it's divided by your money that you're putting in and the money that the stock market is making. In the long term, once you start to really put in money, the stock market interest that you gain from the stock market is going to even outdo us more than you can even put in. And when something like that happens, suddenly you're in a position that if you have a bunch of money, like $1.6 million, your monthly income from that investment turns out to be more than you could have ever worked in a single month. We're talking about like 20,000 or more in a month. So if you want to get to those crazy numbers, but want to be a little bit safe about it, because you could go and venture out into a side hustle, which there's different side hustles, which you can definitely do some that when you have a job. But if you want to start your own business, that gets more risky. So that's why I'm investing in the stock market. I want to be able to put in money in the long term haven't made me more money than I can possibly ever make in my daytime job. So that's a little bit about what's happening here, why I'm doing this. Now I'm going to get into the numbers. So today the stock market was up, which is awesome because yesterday it was down, but it wasn't as the gains weren't as good as how bad it went down yesterday. For example, today I gained $33 in my stock market portfolio, but yesterday it went down by $124. So today we're up $33, but overall in the portfolio, I am down $100. But I've been seeing this as a win because I've been able to buy when these values of the stocks have been low. So when it shoots up like today, I can make more money, right? So I have been able to get my stock prices lower and lower, which I call that a win. Now for the Pokemon side of things, I haven't been able to invest everything. I have $3,500 in the Pokemon portfolio, and some of those products have been moving up, like the Evolving Skies Booster Box keeps moving up, the Umbreon VMAX, Lily Full Art from Ultra Prism, and none of it has really dropped dramatically, which is awesome to see. But I have $2,300 that I can use. I haven't been able to use it yet because I want to get to $2,500 for my next product. I believe that investing in higher end products is the best for Pokemon TCG products, just based on my experience. I also report what products move throughout the marketplace, so that also goes into play. I see a bunch of these high-end products moving up, right? I want to be having those in my portfolio so they can move up as well. So that's where we're at so far. On Monday, hopefully I'll be able to pick up the Team Up booster box. But let me know, as always, if you guys have any suggestions down in the comments section. And I'm also going to link my Discord link so you guys can check it out if you want to buy, sell Pokemon cards, or just chat with other collectors, investors. So take a look. Appreciate you guys always checking in on the videos. That's it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.